Hey YouTube! Today we're going to be talking about a fuzz pedal. That's a classic fuzz pedal. This is the Electro-Harmonix Big Muff Pi pedal. This is the reissue pedal of the one that was made famous in the 70s. Artists from Santana to the White Stripes have used this, and a lot of other people in between. And it is made in New York City by Electro-Harmonix, obviously. Great pedal manufacturer. It's got an awesome chassis here. Love the look of this pedal. It's rather large, so it then tends to take up a lot of real estate on your board, but personally I use this more in recordings for guitar and bass rather than on my pedal board. And keep in mind, there are a lot of different fuzz pedals out there that have very different tones from one another. So if you're in the market for a fuzz pedal, do try a bunch of them out, but this one is certainly a classic. Sounds great on bass, it sounds great on guitar, and we'll be going through some of the settings for it. It's a pretty simple pedal. You've got your volume control here, which I'm going to be leaving at noon for the purposes of this demo, and I'll be altering the tone and the sustain, which is your saturation or amount of distortion, and I'll be playing it through a guitar that has single coil pickups and a humbucker to show you the tonal differences between those. It's going to get pretty fuzzy, so keep that in mind as we go through these things. Let's check it out. There are two versions of the Big Muff, the American version produced in New York City and the Sovtek Russian version. Originally in 1969, Electro-Harmonix was selling the Muff Fuzz, which was a mild overdrive pedal, but the founder and president, Mike Matthews, wanted a larger prototype with 3 knobs on for more distortion, and one of these first units was sold to Jimi Hendrix. The Big Muff became Electro-Harmonix's biggest pedal and really started their success. The Big Muff is a true bypass pedal, and it can be powered by a 9-volt battery or an adapter. Okay, we've got the pedal plugged in now. I'm going to be playing it through my parts caster here. This is a guitar that I put together. Just a bit of background onto the sounds. We've got a standard Alnico 2 single coil pickup in the front, just give you that sound. We've got a classic stack plus Seymour Duncan in the middle to give you that noiseless pickup sort of single coil sound. And I've got a Seymour Duncan distortion in the bridge to give you a humbucker ceramic pickup sound. So they're all a bit different, and that was the purposes. I'm going to turn all the tone knobs and the volume knob all the way up just to give it that sort of standard sound. Playing it through the Hughes & Kettner Tubemeister 36 with the Sennheiser E906 miking the amplifier, and here are the various sounds. We'll start with the neck pickup, and then I'll proceed through the various pickups on each of these particular settings. So we'll start with the pedal with all the 3 knobs at 12 o'clock noon straight up. Here's the clean sound. That's the neck. Here's the middle. And here's the bridge. And here they are with the Big Muff. Okay, so now we're going to sweep between the tone control. I'm going to turn it all the way off, then noon, then all the way up for each of the 3 pickups. Here we go. now we'll perform that same experiment on the third knob, which is the sustain knob, which essentially gives you the amount of distortion you want. And I've got volume and tone at noon, and I'm gonna go from 0 on the sustain to noon to 100%. Same kind of thing. Here we go. Okay, so for the last part, I'm going to just stay on the bridge pickup, and I'm going to just have the tone and the distortion or sustain all the way off, and then all the way up just to hear the differences of that. Okay, here we go. So the Electro-Harmonix Big Muff Pi, a really cool fuzz pedal. You can use it in conjunction with other pedals, obviously, and experiment inside the studio or live. Hope that helped out. Have a great day.